हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू लर्निंग एक्सेस पॉइंट। दोस्तों, हमारे चैनल पे आपका स्वागत है। दोस्तों, आज हम सभी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक लेके आए हैं। इसका हेडिंग है जुडिशरी सिस्टम ऑफ इंडिया। तो चलिए दोस्तों, वीडियो में आगे बढ़ने से पहले आपको बता दें कि अगर आप किसी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम की तैयारी कर रहे हैं तो हमारे चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब करें और सभी नोटिफिकेशंस के लिए बेल आइकन दबाना बिल्कुल ना भूलें। तो चलिए दोस्तों, वीडियो में आगे बढ़ते हैं। दोस्तों, पहले हम देखते हैं व्हाट इज़ इंट्रोडक्शन टू जुडिशरी ऑफ इंडिया। तो लेट्स सी द बेसिक concept related to judiciary of India. So let's see. The government of India has three major branches: legislature, judiciary, and executive. Judiciary is an important branch of the government of India. It is an independent body and is different from executive and legislature. Judiciary operates in such a way that it keeps both the executive and legislature in their mandated role. The main function is to deliver justice to the people. Indian judiciary inherited its legal system from the British colonial rule. The single system of courts has been adopted by Government of India Act 1935, enforces both central laws as well as state laws. Let's see what is the structure of judiciary of India. Indian constitution has established an integrated judicial system. It has three-tier structure. First is Supreme Court, second is High Court, and third is subordinate court. Let's see the basic structure of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court of India was inaugurated on 28th January 1950. It succeeded the Federal Court of the India, which was established under GOI Act 1935. The Supreme Court replaced the British Privy Council. Moreover, Article 124 to 147 of the Indian Constitution deals with the composition, appointment, power, procedures, etc. of Supreme Court. It is final interpreter and guardian of the Constitution and guarantor of fundamental rights of citizens. The Supreme Court is situated in Delhi. Let's see the composition of Supreme Court. It consists of 33 judges and a Chief Justice. Originally, the strength of Supreme Court judges was 8, including Chief Justice. Let's see the powers of Supreme Court. The powers of Supreme Court are as follows: prevention of violation of law, decides on constitutional questions, administrative functions, protection of fundamental rights, making of new law, interprets the constitution and laws, advisory function, guardian of the constitution. Let's see how the Chief Justice of Supreme Court is appointed. Chief Justice of Supreme Court is appointed by the President after the consultation with the judges of Supreme Court and High Court. The judges are appointed by President. The other judges of Supreme Court is appointed by the consultation of Chief Justice, and consultation of Chief Justice is obligatory. Let's see what is the process of removal of the Chief Justice. They are removed by an order of the President. The removal order is presented to the President only after an address by the Parliament. Removal of Supreme Court judge by impeachment is regulated by the Judges Inquiry Act. The removal motion is signed by 100 members in case of Lok Sabha and 50 members in case of Rajya Sabha. Let's see what is the tenure of Supreme Court judges. There is no fixed tenure by the Constitution. Some provisions have been provided by the Constitution under which the judge holds office until the age of 65 years. He has to resign his office by writing to the President, or he can be removed by President by an order of Parliament. Let's see the salaries and allowances provided to the Chief Justice. The salary is determined by the Parliament. Moreover, they are also paid sumptuary allowances and provided free accommodation and facilities. The expenses are charged on Consolidated Fund of India. Jurisdiction of Supreme Court. Constitution and given extensive jurisdiction powers to Supreme Court. Jurisdiction of Supreme Court is classified under the following categories: original jurisdiction, writ jurisdiction, appellate jurisdiction, advisory jurisdiction, a court of records, power of judicial review, and other powers. What is judicial review? It is the power of Supreme Court is to explain the constitutionality of legislative enactment and executive orders of both central and state government. Some of the other powers of the Supreme Court are as follows. Its law is binding to all courts. It can review its own judgment. It solves disputes of the election of president and vice president. It has the authority to withdraw pending court cases. Let's see what are the function of High Court and how we can categorize in different forms. The High Court of India operates below the Supreme Court. It is at the top position in judicial administration of state. Originated in 1866, high courts were set up in Calcutta, Bombay and Madras. In the constitution there is a provision for the High Court in each state, but by the 7th Amendment Act of 1956, one or more state can have common High Court. Composition of High Court. A Chief Justice and other judges. President determines the strength of High Court from time to time. Let's see the powers of High Court. The High Court is the highest court of appeal in the state. It has the supervisory and consultative role. The High Court of a state has all jurisdiction powers given to Supreme Court except other powers. The Parliament and the state legislature are responsible to change the jurisdiction and powers of the High Courts. Appointment made in the case of High Courts. The appointment of the judges of the High Court is done by President after consultation with Chief Justice and concerned state governor. Removal. The removal of the judges of the High Court is done by an order of the President after an address by Parliament has been presented to him. The address must be supported by a special majority of each House of Parliament. The process of impeachment is followed by removal of High Court judges, same as Supreme Court. Let's see an important note about the Chief Justice of the High Court. The President can appoint a judge of High Court as acting Chief Justice of High Court. He can appoint additional judge for a temporary period. A retired judge of a High Court can act as judge of concerned High Court for a temporary period. Also, a High Court can punish any person for his contempt. Let's see what is the case with subordinate courts. The subordinate courts are subordinate to state high courts. These courts function under High Court at a district and other lower level. Article 233 to 237 of the Constitution deals with the subordinate court. Let's see what are the powers of the subordinate courts. The district judge is the highest judicial authority in the district. He has original and appellate jurisdiction in both civil and criminal matters. He possesses all supervisory powers over all the subordinate courts in the district. Session judge has the power to impose life imprisonment and capital punishment. Appointment of various judges in case of subordinate courts. District judge by the governor of state with the consultation of High Court, and other judges are appointed by governor of state after consultation with the State Public Service Commission. What is administrative tribunal? Article 323A deals with administrative tribunals. These are set up to settle disputes related to recruitment in public services. Parliament has power to settle the disputes. Central Administrative Tribunal for the Centre and State Administrative Tribunal for State has been established. Salaries and allowances. The salary is determined by Government of India. At the same time, sumptuary allowances, free accommodation and various other facilities are also provided to them. So that was the video about the judiciary system of India. Thanks for watching the video. If the video is useful to you, please like and share the video and subscribe the channel for latest update on GK and current affairs as well as exam notification. If you want to get the PDF of the file of the topic made in this video, you can go to our Telegram channel and join it to get the PDF of the file. Feel free to suggest topics of your requirement in the comment section. Keep learning with a learning access point. Thanks for visiting the channel. Thank you.